All right, what is up, you guys, and welcome back. Today we are here at the Texas City Dike. I picked up a pint of live shrimp this morning, and we're gonna be fishing just from the rocks on the right side right here. So let's see what can happen. I've already been fishing for about 20 minutes, and all it's been is a bunch of bait stealers, like always, but hopefully we'll hook into something nice, so stay tuned. We're down here not too far, not even a mile down the dike. Probably half a mile, maybe a little bit more, maybe 3/4. I was fishing a little bit ago, a little closer in, just a bunch of bait sealers, a bunch of needlefish. That seems to be the trend lately. Needlefish everywhere. And those things are just menaces to shrimp. So hopefully we are out of their zone now, a little bit deeper water. Well, I'm gonna throw a Carolina rig in a minute, but before I do that, I had a jig head tied on. So instead of just tying on the Carolina rig right now, I figured I'd throw out a white gulp, see if we get a bite on anything. And then if I don't get anything on this, or anything good at least, and 5 or 10 casts, then I'll switch over to the Carolina rig. And on the other rod, I'm throwing a popping cork just to keep me busy whenever I'm bottom fishing on this one. Well, let's see if we can get anything on gulp real quick. I don't know how deep it is here, but it's deeper than it was down there, and that's what matters. Maybe we'll look into something. The water clarity is pretty good. I don't know if y'all can see that, but you can see, I mean, a couple feet down. Not bad out here. We're just super calm on this side. The wind is blowing from the other side. We have a northeast wind this morning, so it's blowing from over behind my left shoulder. About this deep right off the rocks, about 3 feet. So I'm probably casting into about 5 or 6, maybe 6 or 7 foot of water. I'd really like to get a trout or a nice flounder or a redfish or really anything. Oh, that almost felt like a bite right there. So I don't do this every video, but I know some people appreciate it, and that is going over the conditions. Basically what's going on today is that we have an outgoing tide this morning, and so our main water movement is from about 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. I believe, and it, like I just said, it's morning time. Right now it's probably about 7:30, 8 in the morning. We have a northeast wind. It's supposed to be blowing around 5 to 6. But it's definitely ripping 10 plus right now. It's been picking up gradually over the morning, and I'm sure that will continue. And then there's a bunch of bait in the water, a bunch of mullet moving up and down. If I had a cast net, I'd definitely be throwing it. Oh, there's a fish right there. Oh, he came off. That was a trout. He came right to the surface. Oh man, and he bit it not too far out. No. A white gulp strikes. Man, all right, that means we have to do a few more casts with it. And all I'm doing right here is just letting this lure fall all the way to the bottom right whenever I cast it out. And just a couple pops every now and then. Get the rhythm going, see if that works for 2 or 3 casts, and if not, then speed it up, fish a different area in the water column, or slow it down and peck the bottom the whole time. Oh, what the heck? I just caught a puffer fish. Hey, that's freaking cool. Look at that right there. Let's see if we can get him to blow up. He's hooked right there. Rub his belly. And now he puffed up like a little balloon. Wow. I know you gotta watch out for their teeth. But a little pufferfish, how neat is that? I never caught one of these, and I snagged him right there. I'm gonna try to get him undone, but first I'm gonna pet his belly again. Well, before I throw on the Carolina rig, I'm going to fish with this popping cork for a second here, and that is a perfect size shrimp. A lot of the shrimp are a little bit big today, but that right there is about the best size shrimp you can have. I'll lob that out there. We're gonna give it a few pops. Give this 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll go with the Carolina rig on bottom. Oh, we're getting little bites on here. Seems like a bait stealer. Most likely is. You can usually tell because a lot of the times a good fish will just take your cork straight down and it'll disappear almost instantly. And bait stealers, you'll hear the cork rattling, might go down halfway, pop up like that. Nothing on there. Definitely a bait stealer. Yeah, a lot of times though, if they keep on doing that, it's better just reel it in and throw back out. As you can see here, they chomp me up real bad. Toss that back out, see if we can catch this. Probably a hard head. That's the only problem with using shrimp in the summer. There's a lot more bait sealers around in the summer, and you can go through a pint of shrimp in like 30 minutes. Versus, you know, using croaker and mullet. Yeah, you'll still catch gaff top and hardhead, but you're not gonna catch a piggy perch on a whole live mullet or a whole live croaker, whatever. I'm gonna fish one more shrimp on the popping cork real quick, but before I do that, I just wanted to go over my rig and how I set up my popping cork. So, got your popping cork up here. I really like these. They're super loud. They have huge beads on them. I don't know what these are exactly called. These are just the H&H tackle ones, but yeah, this style specifically, I think they make the best sound whenever you pop them. And they have enough weight to where you can cast them pretty far. Then from there, we run down to 20 or 30 pound fluoro leader. And I have, depending on the water depth, but usually about 3 feet of that. And from there we have a split shot, pretty nice sized one. And then we move down from the split shot about 8 inches, and we have a number 8 treble hook. Yeah, and I'll show you how to hook the shrimp real quick, but that's really it, super simple. All right, so to hook up the shrimp, you can hook it by the head or by the tail. I prefer to hook mine by the head, and I used to hook them right here, in between that black area and that black area. That's a good spot, but now I hook them up here farther in the horn. You just want to make sure you don't go through their brain, which is a little black spot in there. And I find that keeps them on pretty good because the horn is, you know, extremely hard. So hook them right there in the horn. I'm gonna send this one out pretty far. Maybe we can get away from those bait stealers. Probably not though. And once you get out there, just throw in the popping cork. Give it a couple hard pops. And you don't want to pop it until your cork is sitting straight up and down though. That's the trick. Because it won't make the right noise unless your cork is sitting up and down. For it to sit up and down, you need enough weight on there. So if it doesn't, add another split shot. Because that's going to keep that shrimp down and that's going to make that cork sit straight up. And just about every 10-15 seconds, give it a pop. So I don't really quite know what I just saw, but I'm pretty sure like 20 parakeets just flew out of this cedar tree right here. So you're the people that come down to the dike. Is that a normal thing? I mean, I come down here quite a bit, but I don't know how I've never seen that. That is weird. They were all green, like 20 just green parakeets, I guess. I don't know what the heck that was. That was sure strange though. The sun's starting to come out behind me. Finally breaking through the clouds. Maybe the fish will start biting as the sun comes out. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, what was that? That was something super fast. Man, do I still have a shrimp? I do not. All right, we'll fish one more. I said that was the last one, but that was a really quick bite. It was probably something trash like a needlefish, but you never know. I'm down to about 5 more shrimp in the bucket here. So this is actually going to be the last one, no matter what. Well, unless I catch like a good keeper fish or close to it, like a 14-inch speck or 19-inch redfish. Then I'll fish another one in hopes of getting their bigger brother. But yeah, the shrimp ran out quick this morning. Bunch of big ones, which means don't get nearly as much in the pint. Got a fish, finally. Let's see what it is. I missed the first time it bit, and then it bit on the second. Looks like a perch. It is. There we go. I did bring my big rod, and this would be great bait for a big old redfish. But I think we're gonna give him a second chance and let him go. Even though he steals my bait all the time. These little dudes are horrible. I'm feeling nice today, so really pretty one too. Nice blue colors on the back. Toss him back.